India's crucial monsoon rains were 18% below average in the week to June 27, the Weather Office said today, and that clearly is impacting most of those commodities sowing as well. The chana prices edged lower today in choppy session as profit booking outweighed the buying by traders, expecting a rise in the consumer demand ahead of the festive season. By the closing, there you have it, 0.5% of a decline coming in for chana. In turmeric, the futures in India snapped a 6-day rising streak as traders booked profits, taking advantage of the recent jump in the prices, while the mounting inventories also weighed onto the sentiment. The prices in any case had gained 8% in last 8 sessions, so today a bit of a profit taking coming in there. Jeera in the meanwhile rose on fresh export inquiries amid slack domestic supplies and slow progress of monsoon. The pepper prices declined due to weak overseas sales on higher prices, but thin supplies on the back of lower output restricted the downside. In the edible oil space, you had soybeans seeing profit taking for yet another day on reports of possible acreage rise. India's soybean acreage is likely to rise by 7% in 2012-13 as record high prices for the oil seed prompt the farmers to plant more. Soybean up 1.5%, soya oil has seen a bit of a decline today. But it's sugar which is on everybody's mind, especially as we end this quarter. The sugar trades continue to remain choppy as markets await the September quarter levy quota. The festival season kicks off in the coming quarter, which is expected to remain supportive for the demand. The government had released 4.5 million tons of non-levy sugar for the June quarter. For an outlook for the sugar quota, the expectation of it and the price impact as well. Let's go across to Praful Vitlani. He's proprietor, Jagjeevan KSFG and Company, and he joins us on a Mumbai phone line. Mr. Vitlani, hi, welcome to the show. How are you expecting, or what number is the industry working with in sense of quota for this quarter?
See, till the best of our knowledge, the industry is saying that the same quota will come for the next quarter. And it is expected today or tomorrow. There is no any announcement or final figures has come. And as far as market is concerned, since the rupee week at around 57, and in last 1 month, the lithium sugar gone up by 10 to 12%, and slightly worry of monsoon. So here 2% price has gone up in last 10 days. And tight supply is there for the June quarter quota, which is getting over. And yes, next quarter quota and the monsoon will play the role for the next quarter's price is concerned. As far as we are concerned, from today's price, we are thinking that it can go up by another 2-3%, or downside risk is hardly 1 or 1.5% over here.
So, Mr. Vitlani, in sense of quota then, because last quarter was 4.5 million tons, various reports do suggest that it could be lesser than that number. What's the market expectation? Are you expecting more supplies to be allowed in this quarter?
No, I think since July is almost very less demand and all India comes under the monsoon, so hardly there is a demand of 12.5 lakh ton, and 15 is okay for the next another 2 months, say August and September. This year the festivals are in October and November, not in September. Is hardly only a Maharashtra one state festival of Ganesha. Except that there is nothing. So I think if there is 2 lakh ton less, instead of 4.5 million ton, it is 4.2 or 4.3 will be the balanced quota. And this depends on, because the export is under OGL, and LIFE is around 616 from 550. So how the physical export takes place, and this will all depends on the markets to take a call.
All right, Mr. Vitlani, we'll let you go at that. So the prices have been stable. Another 2 to 3% of gain is expected, while the quota could be lesser than the previous quarter is what the industry really expects. Shrikant, that's about the sugar, but how do you see the chana prices? Because that has been something that has been on uncharted territory as well. At these current levels, do you think it's a good time to buy?
Yeah, definitely. In fact, we had been bullish on chana for a while, and if you look at it, even when it sort of corrected after reaching those highs, it never came below the 4,000 level, which was a critical number that we were keeping an eye on. And it's now actually taken support, and I think it's just about to break out now. So buying into it, I think, is a good idea, and I think you're going to see some fresh highs. It is an unmarked territory, but I think the gains are going to be more. Could be the monsoons, could be other reasons, but I think the demand is definitely there for chana, and I think being long on it is a good idea.
Right. And Vijay, what's your sense, especially in case of the edible oil space? CPO, of course, that one has been bullish yet again. Do you see more gains coming in from these current levels as well?
Manisha, yesterday I mentioned in the August series the secondary target of 485 was almost met, and therefore I advocated booking profits. I did see a price decline intraday, and I think because the rupee could appreciate vis-a-vis the US dollar, I think you could see CPO prices come off a little bit. I do maintain my view that the overall trend does remain upwards. The trajectory is bullish, but one needs to let the rupee find some semblance of support and then probably technically pull back before you could buy CPO all over again. My guess is the August series buy levels would start somewhere close to 550 mark. If I get August at 550, give or take a few rupees here and there, I would start nibbling into the CPO longs all over again.
So sell coming in for soya oil and CPO, but a buy in chana is how we end this agro commodity segment here. Thank you so much, Shrikant, for joining us with your strategies there.